Good morning. Well, I'm on the 7 o'clock ferry to Gambier. It's -3. Got this hat. Planning. It's Monday, but this time of year, Christmas time, works pretty slow for me. So I thought might as well go over there because we've got 2 days of dry amongst this incredible amount of rain that we've been having. So I'm going to go over and hopefully use an do some excavating for 2 days, just to kind of clear some land, move some logs, set up a spot for the mill, and dig some ditches to try and divert the rain. So yeah, that's the plan. I will check in with you throughout the 2 days and give you progress reports and updates. Peace and love. Well, we're here. It's a nice day. I love this kind of weather. I mean, could use a little less of the wet, but sun's poking through the trees. We're gonna make the most of this. I'm gonna wander down the hill and pick up the digger that was left there. I don't dig all the time. Excavating. Last time we did it was a year ago, almost over a year ago, and it always takes a bit of trial and error to get back in the swing of how the controls work. And I'm just stoked that there's a guy on the island that will rent his machine. It's an old machine for sure, but I was kind of back and forth. He's got 3 machines. I took the smallest one, same one I had last year, and as I passed by at the yard, I was like, ooh, that big one looks like it would really do some damage. So I was a bit nervous about having a big one up here, and I went with the small one. But I have a feeling when it comes to pulling out some of these big tree roots, I might opt in for the bigger one, but I'm always a bit leery of, having a big bulky machine do too much damage, But anyway, let's hope it starts. Last week I did some ditching, part of the problem is I've cleared a bunch of land that used to be just raw forest, so all the folks below me here have been getting more water than they would normally get because it's been kind of a big solid bunch of water instead of it being dispersed through the forest. So yet last week I grabbed the pickaxe and tried to divert. It looks like it's working. Divert the water from my driveway into this trench and down the side, so it stops it from running over the land and washing the road out. But it's definitely going to be a long process ditching beside my road. Part of the issue with an excavator is, like with a backhoe, you can kind of come beside it and swing your bucket in. But with an excavator, you got to kind of run alongside, which makes your ditch really big. So I'm sure anyone who knows how to drive an excavator would be like, it's no big deal. I could do that. But anyway, yeah, last week I was hacking into this ditch, which is not easy digging, but it's nice to know that it's working. You can see how the rain just washed this road out big time. So maybe when I'm coming up here, I'll scratch around on the road and try and level out some of the big ditches. Check in with you later. Rattling and banging. Slow journey and a very bumpy, loud one. Thinking now maybe I should have got the bigger one. The little baby. It is a little baby. So the plan is, the thing is there's not much of a plan, but what I'm going to do is clear all these logs out the way. I'm going to cut back into this land a bit to create a square level spot for the mill, and then I'm going to stack all the wood back here so that I can hopefully roll it onto the mill. So that's the idea. And things could change. And then we'll see how far we get. We'll just start working down. I got a lot of trees to pull back up off the land there. So I think the name of the game today is to get trees up here and maybe pull a few stumps. We'll see how it goes. neighbor come up who's I was getting the hang of it pretty good after about an hour in there. Frustrating. Oh, when it's going up I want it to go down, when it's going down I want it to go up. But Al, he's like a magician. He lives down the road, and his property that he did really inspired me, just how he worked with nature and created all these cool little character pieces out of his land. So very grateful that he's up here, and I can tell he just got the bug. He's feeling the artistic flow, and yeah, he's going for it, so it's great. We have ditches. They're not pretty, but they will be once this all grows in. And this is our soup. Porridge soup. Super wet. All right, let's make hay. Big hole. Unfortunately, we had to get this out. And there she is. Takes some digging, man. Now I got to put all that back in there. Get that one. Well, the machine was running out of diesel, so I had to call it a day. So I got a bunch of ditching done, but I got a ways to go. If you've ever had a diesel before, you do not want it to run out. It's a nightmare, and I'm sure Gord, who rented it to me, would hate me for doing that. So yeah, a bunch of ditching done. It's kind of got a little pool here to get the tailings, collect all of the silt, and then leveled this big patch out here. This used to just curve around here like this, so I squared it off, and then I think that once this is dried out, it's an absolute swamp right now. It was the best I could do to level it. Once this is dried out, then I can put my mill here, stack the wood here, and do that stuff. So it's incredible when you get into this. You're like, oh, I got a machine for 2 days, I can do 90% of the work, and it's like, holy smokes, you just have no idea. You know, one, this is the worst conditions to do it in probably, but I'm impatient. So you can see it's just a swamp here, right? But this should all dry out, because now, before there was a stream running here and a huge river here, just all of the water was running through here, but now there's not a single bit of water running through here, because it's all running There's a bit there. It's all running through the ditch we made. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. So yeah, hopefully next time I come, this will be a bit harder, and then I'll have to do another couple days on the machine at least. Yeah.